Space Time News Channel. This is your host Jayavardhan Reddy. You can call me TJ. Today's headlines are: nitrogen dioxide increased by 69% in Hyderabad in 1 year. Sub-inspector got arrested by ACB for taking corruption in Hyderabad. 70-year-old man helps the needy by cycling. Telangana MLA Danam Nagender to live 6 months in jail. 410 families to have 2 BHK house. Telangana government. Women can board buses anywhere after 7:30 PM. Telangana government. Skyways project will be taken over by Telangana government if center does not respond. Revant Reddy met CLP leader Malubati Vikramark and outgoing Congress chief Uttam Kumar Reddy. Telangana government to stay away from KRMB meet. KCR is like Ravan said. TPCC president, 4 men caught on CCTV looting 8 lakh in Delhi. Nitrogen dioxide level increased by 52% in Mumbai. A container ship caught fire in Dubai. US President Donald Trump to file lawsuit against Mark Zuckerberg. Hyderabad has witnessed an increase of 69% in the level of nitrogen dioxide between April 2020 and April 2021. As per the report of Greenpeace India, Hyderabad recorded the 4th highest rise in nitrogen dioxide pollution levels in 8 state capitals after Delhi, Bangalore and Chennai. Delhi recorded the highest increase in nitrogen dioxide levels, 125%. Telangana Anti-Corruption Bureau ACB on Tuesday arrested a sub-inspector for allegedly demanding and accepting a bribe of 20,000 from a Hyderabad-based businessman to settle a case against him. The accused V. Yadgiri was posted at the Miapur police station. Yadgiri was arrested after the businessman Shaikh Salim filed a complaint to the ACB. A 70-year-old man from Hyderabad has been paddling his way on bicycle to help people who are in need, especially during the COVID pandemic. K.R. Srinivasa Rao, a retired Air India employee, said he always wanted to serve people in need, and after his retirement, he got a chance to fulfill his aspiration. The Special Session Court for trial of MPs MLAs on Wednesday sentenced senior TRS MLA and former Minister Danam Nagender and his driver to 6 months jail for assaulting a man inside Banjara Hills police station in 2013. Danam and his driver were also fined ₹1,000 each. The court then granted them bail, giving the duo time to appeal against the verdict. All is set for Thursday to usher in a new dawn for 410 families from economically weaker sections, as they will be given brand new homes of their own. In 2 different locations in the city, the families will be handed over new double-bedroom housing units built under the state government's Dignity Housing Scheme. Telangana State Road Transport Corporation (TSRTC) has issued orders to bus drivers and conductors to stop the bus anywhere on women's request after 7:30 PM. The aim is to provide safe bus travel for the women at night. It said, if the drivers or conductors don't follow the rules, passengers can contact the depot manager and lodge a complaint, TSRTC added. Unhappy with the union government for ignoring the repeated pleas of Telangana for defence land to construct 2 skyways, Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Minister K.T. Ramarao on Tuesday said if the centre continues its silence, the state will take up the project on its own. Newly appointed Telangana Congress President A. Revant Reddy on Tuesday met CLP leader Malubati Vikramark and sought his cooperation and support to take on the TRS government. He praised Vikramark as an unflinching leader. Revant also met outgoing Telangana Congress chief N. Uttam Kumar Reddy and sought his cooperation. With the Krishna River Management Board KRMB not responding to the Telangana government's letter seeking postponement of July 9th meeting, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has reportedly directed Irrigation Department officials to abstain from the meeting if the KRMB goes ahead with the meeting. Newly appointed Telangana Pradesh Congress Committee (TPCC) President Revant Reddy urged party workers to work tirelessly to defeat TRS and bring Congress to power. KCR is like Ravana, who has kept Telangana, who is like Sita, trapped in his farmhouse. He said Reddy called the Congress party workers to work like the Vayanara Sena to help free the state. 4 armed men posing as electricians broke into a property dealer's house in Delhi's Dwarka on Wednesday afternoon and held the family hostage for nearly half an hour at the gunpoint. The incident was caught on a CCTV wherein the robbers can be seen wearing masks and helmets. Cash worth 8 lakh gold ornaments, including a gold chain, have been robbed, police said. In April 2021, there was a 52% spike in NO2 nitrogen dioxide in Mumbai's air pollution as compared to the corresponding period last year, stated a new report by Greenpeace, an environmental group. It further states that combustion processes such as heating, power generation and engines in vehicles and ships are major source of anthropogenic emissions of NO2. A container ship anchored in Dubai at one of the world's largest port caught fire late Wednesday, causing an explosion that sent tremors across the commercial hub, the United Arab Emirates authorities said. The Twitter post from Dubai state-run media office said the fire occurred on a ship at the huge Jebel Ali port, which sits in the Persian Gulf on the eastern side of Arabian Peninsula. Former US President Donald Trump has filed lawsuits against Facebook and its CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Twitter and its CEO Jackie Dorsey, Google and its CEO Sundar Pichai. Twitter and Facebook had banned Trump from their platforms over the US Capitol building riots on January 6. The lawsuits allege the social media platforms violated Trump's right to freedom of speech. Now for COVID updates. India has reported 45,892 new coronavirus cases and 817 deaths in the last 24 hours, ending 8 a.m. on Thursday. With this, the country's overall caseload has been risen to 3,709,557, while its death toll has climbed to 4,05,028. The number of active cases in the country has dropped to 4,60,704. In this tough time, please do follow SMS rule, which is sanitizing, mask, social distancing. I know that we'll win this war against COVID-19. This is me, Tejay, signing off.